Hi, welcome to Wise Guy. This video is about simplify complex algebra expression and with fractional exponent. The first question I would like to show you is this one. So inside the bracket we have fraction and the top and bottom always negative or positive exponent. Those kind of questions we need to simplify inside the bracket first. And then we can see inside the numerator have a to the negative 11 over 2 exponent. The bottom a is 5 over 2. Obviously we need to move negative exponent to bottom. And the b is negative on the bottom, we can move to the top. So we can write the first step, write this one. 16 stay on the top, 16. The b stay on the top, b is 7 over 2 exponent. The bottom b, negative 1 over 2 move to the top, become b to the 1 over 2 exponent positive. And before we have a to the 5 over 2 exponent. And this exponent is negative, move down, it become positive 11 over 2. And still keep this exponent. Then we're working with inside. First we combine these two before we working with this 3 over 4 exponent. We keep 16. The b, because multiply, so 7 over 2 plus 1 over 2. The bottom is a to the 5 over 2 plus 11 over 2, right? Then the exponent is 3/4 here. And can you simplify this one? 16 times b, 7 over 2 plus 1 over 2 is 8 over 2. And the bottom a is 5 over 2 plus 11 over 2, which is 16 over 2. And keep the exponent 3 over 4. Next step, we see 16. Keep same. The a over 2 is b to the 4 exponent, right? And 16 over 2 is a to the 8 exponent. After simplify the inside, and then we're working with 3/4. So we can separate 1, 2, 3. 16, you give 16, still top, 16 to the 3 over 2 exponent, 3 over 4 exponent, b 4 to the 3 over 4 exponent. The bottom is a to the 8 exponent, go to 3 to the 4 exponent. Because this is 3 over 4 exponent, you need to give each factor. And we simplify, because 16, as we know, is 4 times 4 is 4 squared, or equals 2 to the 4 exponent, right? So 2 to the 4 exponent to the 3 over 4 exponent. And the b to the 4 exponent, cancel this denominator 4, you're going to b cubed. The bottom, a is 8 over 1 multiplied 3 over 4. 8 simplify with 4, you got the 2. The 2 times 3, you got 6. And the 4 exponent, this 4, cancel with the denominator 4. That's why 2 to the 3 exponent. 2 to the 3 exponent equals 8, right? 2 to the 3 exponent, b cubed a to the 6, which equals 8 b cubed over a to the 6 exponent. So simplify inside the bracket, then working with outside bracket. The second question, if you given a radical, but the top radical is cube root, the bottom radical is fourth root, how to simplify those? And also inside the fourth root have another x on the bottom, so they don't have the same radical index. That's those kind of question is easy to change it to fraction exponent. Let me show you. Change to fraction exponent, we can do this way. We first write each factor into fraction exponent. X squared, write x to the 2 over 3, because the index, radical index is the denominator. So times y to the 2/3 exponent. The bottom one, we have 16 times y divided x. This x on the bottom, actually, if you move to the top inside the fourth root, is negative exponent, right? So we can write it this way. We write one more step. We can write this one, fourth root, 16 y. This doesn't change. The x, write x to the negative 1 exponent, right? Right this way. Then we can then leave the top. You don't change. We're waiting for the bottom. And then we can write the 16 to the 1 over 4 exponent, radical index 4, the denominator, and the y is 1 over 4 exponent, because y here is 1 exponent. And x is negative 1, which is negative 1 over 4 exponent, right? Then we write equal. We need organize it, because the top with x, bottom with x, top with y, bottom with y. We can organize the 3 factors. We write 1 over 16, 1 over 4 exponent. Write this one. The x, we write x to the 2/3 exponent. The bottom is x to the negative 1 over 4 exponent. The other one is y. Y is 2/3 exponent on the top. The bottom is y, 1 over 4 exponent on the bottom. See, right? This form in this one is very organized, so you can work each factors, right? And then we can write it this way. We equals to, because 16 to the 4th root, you can see, because this way you can still keep this one. You say 16 is 2 to the 4 exponent, then 1/4, right? And later on you can see this cancel, you got 1 over 2, right? This one. The x, you can write x, because this is negative 1 over 4 exponent, we need to move to the top, become positive. So we have 2/3. This is multiply x to the 1/4 exponent. Move this one to the top, become positive exponent. And this one is division, both already positive exponent. Divided the exponent, we have same base, we can combine and do subtraction. 2/3 subtract 1/4, right? This way. And this one can 2/3, this is multiply, so plus, that is plus. So we can write that this one is plus, which is x 2/3 plus 1/4, which is this one, what does this one equal? And this one is, we do this one first. Y 2/3 minus 1/4. 2/3 minus 1/4 equals common denominator 12. This is 8 minus 3 equals 5/12, right? So this is 5/12. And for this one, you think about, because 2/3 plus 1/4, which equals 12 common denominator, this is 8 plus 3 equals 11/12, right? So this one, working with this part. So we have 1/2 x to the 11/12 and y equals 5/12. And the final answer, because this is already simplified, nothing you can simplify. So the final answer, the 12 is radical index. The 1/2 already get out the radical. You can write 1/2 in front as coefficient. Write 12 roots. Inside is x to the 11, y to the 5 exponent. So this is the final answer here. So this is presented by wise guys. Thank you.